believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah. Ladies are gonna love it. Okay then. Let's go.
Eh bien, salut les gars, c'est Super Vic. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour un nouveau live, donc sur Red Dead Redemption. On s'était arrêté là, donc j'ai dû y aller après, parce que c'était le soir et j'avais envie de regarder un petit peu la télé. Donc du coup, je suis allé et voilà, et là on reprend là. Donc là, j'ai réveillé le cousin là, je sais pas quoi. Donc ils m'ont demandé les filles s'ils voulaient venir, on a dit ouais. Et puis, ah. Ouais, ok.
Is one of you gonna get that fella's horse?
Well, I got lumbago. It's very serious. I'm sure he can handle it. Yep.
Donc voilà les gars, on va continuer l'histoire.
You help that poor man.
Oh, lumbago. It's really serious. It can be deadly.
How about you, Arthur?
Do I look like I got the energy to waste on
Oh merde.
That fool can get his own horse.
I don't believe you're quite
Reste-toi,
that
s'il te
cold,
plaît.
Mr. Morgan.
Oh, I'm colder than you realize. I feel bad I didn't rob and kill the bastard.
Ouf.
Very inspiring, Arthur.
Careful!
Whoa, calm down. Now we're stuck.
Woo! Smell those sheep. Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town.
Other people. Finally.
Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us. Or to do any real...
Here, down the main street. There's always on the right. Sure you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables.
What the hell? What is the matter with you?
All right. Here we are, just like I said. The cultural center of civilization. Man at its finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
Imagine Paris and Valley.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. Oh, ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then rats with the plague, then you.
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on.
Morning.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead.
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Let me know if you have any questions, fellers. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
done, I'll meet you outside. I won't be too long.
Here's to your good health, my sir. It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house. Acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
Ouh là là là. Tu vas voir, toi.
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off of me!
I've been looking too long. Get your hands off of her. Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here right now.
Il veut se battre là?
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you right now.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Heard about that butcher?
Can I help you, sir?
Caught selling horse meat, steak, possums, chicken.
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
Putain. Oh là là, ils ont fait des conneries, j'en suis sûr.
No trouble now, please.
T'inquiète pas. La chante.
Hey! A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
Wesh.
Stay out of my way. What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him? Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just me. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
Bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will.
Je l'ai foutu un de ses
After
points.
you.
Boum! Dans sa tête. Il commence
Thank
à
you,
saigner.
Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay? Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get!
I don't like this.
Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Ah ouais, les gars, on va le poursuivre.
Just a word. Yeah.
Oh merde!
Get back here right now.
I got thick skin. Damn. I didn't mean nothing. Please! I can't get up!
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now please help me up.
I...
Are you crazy? Ah! Ah!
Ça, c'est fait.
Clear out!
Laissez-moi chaud. C'est un chose.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
Bon, ouais, tu es un gars bon. C'est vrai qu'il disait des trucs comme ça, parce que c'était vrai. On n'allait pas le laisser dans la voiture, dans la nature, quoi.
He ain't over there, that fella.
Hey, move it!
Hey, are you blind? Get out of my way.
Oh non,
There you
putain.
go. Oh, Arthur, come here. Come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just the toughest teak mountain man?
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Whatever you say. How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Well, I must say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charmer. Where's Bill?
Oh, man. I dread to think about it. Hey! There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are
easy,
you about to
pal.
kiss that guy
Take
or
it
punch
easy,
him?
huh?
Oh, and we have our answer.
Come here, you. Shoot these bastards. We can handle these fools. Someone's paying for the damage.
Come on, Arthur, hit someone.
What the hell's going on down here?
Oh merde.
Come here, you little greaser. Gonna enjoy beating you. You hit like a girl. You kill you, son of a bitch. He ain't getting up from that. We can deal with these fellers. Go get Javier. Hey, tough guy.
Oh, non. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Come on, pretty boy. Pretty boy? You're kidding me. Pretty boy? His head off.
Mais wesh, mais bloque. Bute-le là. Allez, retourne-lui la nuque. Hi.
Stop! Stop! Please! Please! I beg you, stop. Come, sir. You won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
What business is it of yours?
No business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
Oh là là.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found sniffing about.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular. Ah, Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater.
We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean, you found him.
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater... Well, then we're dead men for sure.
There'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
Well, what about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
Hey, you good?
It's gonna be okay.
Come on now, give
Get moving, will you? Come on, what the hell? None of that. Log out of here. Holy shit! What the? No. No, please no.
You kidding me? You got this all wrong!
Je suis dans la merde.
Easy now. Let's go, girl.
Hey, Arthur.
It'll shut you up. I'll try. Jose,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you can buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on them, let's get going.
Okay, but I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't
Il est géant.
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Boy, easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
Wow.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine Station.
Franchement, je suis content de... Genre, je pensais pas qu'il allait être vraiment bien Red Dead. Il est vraiment, genre vraiment hyper, mais hyper bien. Tu vois qu'il est là.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Watch out! They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
Bah, c'est sûr qu'on n'a pas le droit à l'erreur, mec. Hein.
Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right.
Hey, move!
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Stables are just up ahead. Zip right up. All right. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit. Through the doors there.
Hey, how can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast. Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell? I show you. You got papers? No. No papers. Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Lui, il est beau. On va l'appeler quoi? On va l'appeler... Roteur. Merde. Oh putain, j'ai plus de... Oui, bon, ça, tout ça. Ah ouais, mais ça coûte très cher, hein, bah oui.
partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Not bad, Arthur. You happy?
I guess we'll see.
Whoa! All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading?
Donc voilà les gars, on a acheté.
Run. Up in the mountains east of
Oh,
Cumberland Falls.
Rosser.
I just hope I
Ouais,
can
je sais
remember
pas.
how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go? No?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running
Donc
off
là les gars, on
on
va aller
that
chasser
kid is
l'ours.
one thing, but there's a code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Il y a un ours ou... Je sais pas. Parce que ça nous met une scène cinématique. Ah.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here.
À droite. Ah, c'est bon. Excusez-moi les gars. Mon dos est là.
I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
Putain, faut surtout pas tomber avec...
I should really be heading back over the Great Plains to see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him?
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Ah! Of course. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing, a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
C'est trop chaud. Mais c'est là-bas. pauvre lapin. Ils sont gros les lapins.
Okay, boy. Yep.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you gotta set up.
Et on a un campement en fait, on fait un campement.
Famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
J'espère.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this.
Bon allez, on va se lever à 7h du mat. Comme ça on dormira bien. Et c'est parti. Et là on rêve. Non, 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 on rêve pas en fait.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat. How you getting on with that bait?
I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, boy.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Easy. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
This way. The tracks.
Yama. Ça. Attends, on va aller prendre mon fusil. Et hop.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else. Something else on the ground, just here.
Autre chose par terre.
There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going. Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it. Now we wait.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Come on.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right. What do you have here? Got your knife?
aïe, aïe, aïe. Ouais, ouais. Ok, doucement. Ouais, doucement.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
C'était marrant.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah.
On va rester un petit peu là pour voir s'il revient ou pas.
We got a trail. Don't seem close. Getting close.
Gros bébé, hein. Papa ours. Oh. The monster fucker. Aïe aïe aïe, mais viens là.
Let's go, boy. Yeah.
Putain, c'est le train. Il fait flipper.
Jesus! Please! Got some medicine. Better than nothing. Damn it, that won't help! Look at me! I'm bleeding out. Can't stay. I can't fall. I get her.
Bah, je t'ai soufflé, mais je t'ai sauvé, mais ça va pas suffire à mon avis. Hein.
Come on, boy. Yeah.
Bon. Non mais qu'est-ce que tu fais toi? Tu fais pas, là. J'aurais rigolé si je serais mort. Putain, c'est quoi de ça? Oh! Oh, ouais, ok.
All right, boy. Giddy up.
Je suis dans la merde, c'est monsieur. Il me suivent, je crois.
Hey!
Easy. It's okay.
Bon bah là...
Yep. Look out! Okay then. Settle down, boy. Yeah.
You gonna sell them skins in town?
Okay, boy. Let's go. Hey, get that horse out of here. Okay, keep your hair on. Ah!
Howdy do, Arthur.
You know, these hides and furs can also be done up into coats and boots and such. Beyond my skills, but there's a trapper that travels around these parts, Canadian feller, skilled tanner. He can Mr. Morgan.
Don't talk to me, Arthur.
Hey, get that horse Don't get all worked up. Yep.
Putain, mais casse les couilles là.
Arthur, get that horse out of here.
Relax. Ah.
Il me casse les couilles, hein.
Yeah. Every time. Giddy up. And where's the meat to go along with the pelt, Arthur? So, John, I was talking to little Jackie. There's a fine boy you got.
If he's mine.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning? Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
Okay, boy.
I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend.
Look! Out of the damn way! For Christ's sake. Yep.
Hey! You don't belong here!
Please, I'm trapped. My legs are numb. Please hurry.
What happened?
My horse collapsed. I don't know why. It's my friends. Oh, yes. Yes. Just lift as hard as you can. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved me.
Sure.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay. Sure.
I could have been stuck here and starved or eaten. Oh, you poor, dumb animal. Oh. What'll I tell Mildred?
You need a ride home, ma'am?
Oh, yes. Do you know Valentine? I live there.
No problem. Yep.
don't normally travel this far alone, you know. I was off inquiring about a possible new line of work. I'd borrowed a friend's horse for the trip. See, my husband... Well, it's just me and my boy now, and it's... Slow down, please.
Work, boy!
I'm sure it is.
A good opportunity. That's what I'm looking for. Not much work for a woman with a boy to raise. I won't work in no saloon, but I've got sharp eyes and quick hands. I was hoping to get a job working as a seamstress. A wealthy man said he'd pay me for the work.
Sounds promising. Also doesn't sound real.
Oh, you may be right, I suppose. He said he'd provide room and board for me and for my child. He wanted to meet me first.
I'd be careful with offers.
Oh, God! World of heathens!
Oh, my Lord. Look at you, lady.
Save me! God, please don't!
Yep. Yeah.
Give me something!
Look out! What the hell's your problem?
Just want to get a
You
drink.
forgot yourself a minute there.
Yeah!
Well, shit! I gotta recognize you! Damn fools!
What the hell?
Yeah.
Les gars, je vais aller sur Fortnite. Donc on se retrouve sur Fortnite et puis voilà. À tout de suite.